So if you're a business owner, you're probably wondering what the most direct way to boost your bottom line with AI is. Well, you've come to the right place. Operations and the supply chain. That's where AI delivers real measurable savings. Today, we are not just going to talk theory. Nope. We're actually handing you the builder's guide, a clear blueprint for putting AI to work in your business. So let's grab our hard hats and get started. But first, I want you to just look at this number, 40%. What would it mean for your business if your demand forecasts, the very foundation of how you plan everything, were suddenly up to 40% more accurate? Think about it. That's way less cash tied up in stock just sitting there, and fewer lost sales from angry customers. That is the kind of power we are talking about unlocking today.
All right, here's our plan for this explainer. We'll kick things off with the why, the big savings opportunity. Then we'll get our hands dirty and assemble your AI toolkit. After that, we'll design the actual blueprint, point out 3 really common mistakes that can completely derail a project, and finally, we'll look at how you measure success.
Okay, let's start with the foundation. Why even bother with this whole AI construction project? Well, it's because AI is basically purpose-built to solve some of the most fundamental and most expensive challenges that pretty much every business out there faces. Just think about the 3 big operational headaches. First, you've got unpredictable demand, right? It's that constant guessing game that leaves you with either warehouses full of products gathering dust or customers staring at a sold-out sign. Second, all those inefficient processes, where things like manual scheduling just create hidden waste you might not even see. And third, those nasty surprises, the unseen problems, like a critical machine that just dies, bringing your entire production line to a screeching halt. AI is designed to tackle every single one of these. All right, so now we know why we're building. Now let's look at what we're building with. It's time to open up the AI Operations Toolkit and check out the essential tools that every business owner is going to need for this job. And listen, this is where the game completely changes. If your business is running on gut feelings and a couple of simple rules, you're basically guessing right only about 2/3 of the time. You see that accuracy gap? Yeah, that's literally where your money is disappearing. But just look at the massive leap you get with AI. Hitting 80 to 95% accuracy isn't just a slightly better number. It's the difference between a warehouse full of waste and a lean, mean, profitable operation. And here's what those percentages actually look like in your bank account. For a company doing, say, $10 million in revenue, that jump in accuracy can put an extra $120,000 to $180,000 back into the business. And that's every single year. The return on investment here is direct and it is powerful. So demand forecasting is definitely the cornerstone. But hey, a good builder needs more than just one tool, right? Let's fill out the rest of our kit. We've got inventory optimization to keep those stock levels just right, scheduling tools to get the most out of our people and machines, risk prediction to see supply chain trouble coming a mile away, and predictive maintenance to stop equipment failures before they even happen. Okay, we've got our toolkit. But as any builder will tell you, a pile of amazing high-tech tools is pretty useless without a plan. You need a blueprint. This is the master plan that makes sure all your systems, both new and old, are going to work together perfectly. Now, in our world, this is called the integration architecture. The best way to think of it is like the detailed plumbing and electrical wiring diagram for your entire business. It shows you exactly how data, the lifeblood of your company, flows from your existing systems into your new AI tools, and then how those incredibly valuable recommendations flow back out. So your blueprint has 5 main layers. Layer 1, your data sources. These are the raw materials, like the lumber and concrete, pulled from your ERPs and sensors. Layer 2 is integration. This is the plumbing, the APIs that connect everything together. Layer 3 is the AI analysis itself. This is the architect, the brains of the operation, finding patterns and all that chaos. That work produces the recommendations, which are like the finished fixtures, say a new reorder point. And finally, layer 5 is action, installing those fixtures by feeding the decisions back to your team. Now, you really have 2 main ways to build this thing out. The first is the integration approach. This is kind of like renovating your existing house. You just add AI on top of the systems you already have. It's cheaper upfront and it lets you prove the value really fast. The other way is the greenfield approach. This is like building a brand new AI-native smart home right from the ground up. It's the dream scenario for sure, but it's also a much, much bigger investment. But hey, no construction project is ever risk-free. So let's talk about the 3 most common mistakes people make when they're building with AI. You should think of these as the critical cracks in the foundation that you absolutely have to watch out for. First off, ask yourself this question. You've spent all this time and money on this amazing AI, but at the end of the day, is it just a suggestion box that your team can totally ignore? See, this is mistake number 1, a total lack of operational discipline. If your powerful new tool is just spitting out suggestions that nobody acts on, it's creating exactly 0 value. The fix is to build it right into your workflow. Make the AI recommendation the default, and if someone wants to override it, they have to write down why. That simple step creates accountability and makes sure the tool gets used. Okay, second question. You've now got this brilliant new AI brain, but are you completely ignoring the decades of experience stored inside your team's brains? And that brings us to mistake number 2, ignoring the human element. Your AI has no idea that a certain supplier is always late after a long weekend, but your veteran warehouse manager, they know. That's why the solution is a partnership, not a replacement. You have to get your experts to review and validate the AI's output. They provide that critical, real-world context that the machine just doesn't have. And the last but super critical question. You've done it, you've got a much better forecast, but does that automatically mean you're going to have more money in your bank account? The answer, maybe surprisingly, is no. And that leads us right into mistake number 3, not actually changing your business processes. A better forecast is just an insight. It's totally worthless if you don't act on it. If your forecast accuracy shoots up by 30%, you need to have the confidence to actually reduce your safety stock and capture those savings. So, you've followed the blueprint, you've avoided the pitfalls, and you've built a really solid system. Now we get to the best part. It's time to cut the ribbon and see the incredible payoff for all that hard work. And the results are, well, pretty dramatic. First up, a typical reduction in inventory costs of 25%. That's pure cash, freed up to invest right back into growing your business. Next up, with predictive maintenance, companies see an absolutely staggering 50% drop in unplanned equipment downtime. That just means more production, more uptime, and, you guessed it, more revenue. And when you add it all up, you're looking at a typical reduction in your total supply chain costs of around 12%. These are real, tangible savings that prove the ROI, and you often see it within the very first year. So we'll leave you with this final thought. Your business already runs on data, whether you fully realize it or not. The only real question left is, now that you have the blueprint, are you ready to start building with it?